This should be fun. Perfect. Now that's a perfect landing if I've ever seen one. What's going on, family? Dublin Loadout here, and welcome back to Star Citizen. I thought I'd make a crash course on Star Citizen because as the anniversary sale is winding down, we're going to have a bunch of new players coming in and hopefully some returning players as well. I know I used to play heavily in 2.6 and I just recently got back into it with 3.3. So let's jump in and we're going to go over some basic controls and kind of little things that I wish I knew when I first started. Alright, now your load times will vary depending on what you're running off of. I strongly suggest you run it off a SSD. Now, for this little tutorial, we're going to get rid of the chat here. So if you hit F12, you will close your comms. Hit F12 again, you can pop them right back up. So we're going to hit W, we're going to climb our happy asses out of bed. Alright, first and foremost, what you need to learn, well, obviously we got the WSD. This is just like any other computer game, but interaction mode is hold F. You'll see the reticule pop up, and you'll zoom in slightly. Now when things can be interacted with, like this door, and you hit F, that's how you can click and open it. Easy, right? Hey, buddy. Alright, so what he's doing, running around, like if you hold shift, you can run. But also, if you scroll the mouse wheel, you can change your speed. Scroll it forward to go faster, scroll it back to slow down. If you hit F4, you can see what I'm talking about with a third-person camera. You can slow to a walk, and you can speed up. Now in F4, this is your, obviously, third person. If you hit Z or Z to my brothers across the pond, you'll go into a free look. So you can spin the camera. You can do YouTube intros and all that. If you lock it, again, hit Z or Z, it will lock its orientation. So when you go out of it and return, that's where it'll be. Alright, so basic, if you hit spacebar, you'll jump or hop. If you hit control, you'll drop down to one knee, and while in control, you can walk around. Pretty easy, right? If you hit X, you'll go prone. And while prone, you can shimmy back and forth and side to side. Now, if you double tap A and B, you'll do a little roll to the left or roll to the right, depending on which one you're using. Yeah. Alright, so next little tip is T. If you turn on T, you'll activate your headlight, your little flashlight. If you go in first person, it works a lot better. That helps out when you're doing missions in dark areas. Alright, family, now let's go over the Moby Glass. If you hit F1, you will go into your main menu, if you will. The Moby Glass is used for everything. You can see it displays your balance, your heart rate, your oxygen, everything. If you come down here, you got your comm links, which will show your in-game chat. You can get channels. You can look at your contacts. And if they're on, you can invite them to a party. Now, if you're being invited to the party, you're going to use the left bracket to accept and the right bracket to decline. Shal and I had a had a fun time figuring that out. If you go to your loadout manager, whatever ship you're in, we'll show you your ship. Actually, I'll show you that right now. Alright, family, I'm here in a Drake Buccaneer. Hit F1, we're going to go over to the vehicle loadout, and you can see the ship will come up, holo display, show you all my propulsions, your systems. You can equip, you can take off, weaponry, missile racks, tell you everything you've got and what you have available. You can change it on the spot. Pretty nice, right? You can go to your equipment manager, which will highlight your clothing that you have, whatever armor you have, whatever armor you have available, and the like. If you go to this little star with the wings, this is your star map. This is how you set your jump points when you're flying. It also is how you figure out where you're going, where you've been. Alright, family, let me go a little more in depth with jumping. So, we are near Crusader here at Port Olisar. Alright? Now, say we wanted to fly over to this Camacho. Screw it. We'll go to Yella. It's a further distance. So, you're going to click Yella. Now, if you want, you could double click it and you can see all the places that you can join or jump to. Calm down. So, we're going to set route. We're going to hit F1 to get out of that. Alright. So you see that little pip on the screen there? Yellow? Alright, so we're going to line up with that and it's going to start calibrating. We're going to hit B for Bravo, which will spool up our hyperdrive. Once the calibration's ready and it's 100% spooled, you're going to press and hold B.
Quantum drive is now on.
For about 3 to 5 seconds. Hit F4. Show you that beautiful quantum jump. There you go. Quantum drive down.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright. And you just did your first quantum jump. Next to that is your journal, which will keep track of your missions. And you have your live works, which is your modify your ship equipment. You have your vehicle maintenance, so if you're at a dock and you need to repair, restock, refuel, you'll just click on here while you're landed and click what you need, and then you have your job list. Now this is how you pick up all of your jobs. Unfortunately, if you're in a starter ship like the Aurora or the Mustang, all these delivery quests, they are not for you. Rule of thumb is you need to have something that you could walk up, like a ramp or something. If you have to get on a ladder, you can't carry a box there. If you can't walk around your ship, chances are you can't make these deliveries. And CIG, I really, really hate that about the starter ships. I think your starter ships should give you an entrance level to all of these. So, just read the quest. If it sounds like you've got to pick something up or drop something off, don't bother with it. And then lastly, if you hit these 6 squares in the center, it'll bring you right back to the beginning. Alright, now, jumping out of your easy hab, you're going to walk out, and you're going to go downstairs. Now, once you're downstairs, you're going to look for a big room with a globe. There it is, a holographic globe. It'll have all these computer panels. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to hit F to go back into your interaction mode. Remember, F. Hold F as your friend. And you're going to click use, and this will allow you to summon any ship that you have. Now, if you have one that's broken or destroyed, or you lose it like I tend to do, you're going to have to hit that claim button. The claim button will start the insurance claim. It will have no fee to begin with, but if you want to expedite the process, it'll have a small fee, and it'll tell you what it is. But right now, let's go check outside, and we'll have fun with some EVA. Alright, family, here we are in the depths of space. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is Port Olisar, just a big old spaceport. So let's do some extravehicular activity. I used to think EVA stood for exit vehicle activity, but whatever. So, as we're flying, your WSD, you'll move forward, left, right. You can use your mouse to spin around. Maybe I should flip this around. There we go. Alright, so W will move forward. Then you have your Q and E to pitch and spin, like so. If you hold space, you will go up. If you hold control, you will EVA down. And again, if you hold shift, you have a little boost. Now, when you're coming back onto a platform, you want to line it up as much as possible. Think of it like you have magnetic boots, and the moment you get over that platform, it's going to pull you down. And if you're too high, you'll fall eat shit, and you might even die. Alright, let's go get a ship. Alright, family, so when you're getting a ship, again, you're going to hit that F key. You're going to pick your ship. We'll go with the Drake Cutlass Black, because it's one of my favorites. Now, if you give it a second, it'll tell you where to go.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yep. It'll click through a few times, so that it'll give you, there we go, B07. Alright, so look on the walls. You see 9, 5, 0, 8, 0, 4, 10. So we know we're going this way. So we'll exit this door. 538 goes this way. And you can see on my HUD, there's the Drake Cutlass. And we're going to step out, cycle through this airlock. Make sure you have your spacesuit. My second video ever loaded was a guy dying right here. So 6 is that way, 7's this way. We'll head on out, up the stairs, and there's our beauty right there. Now we're going to press what? That's right, we're going to press F. Open door. Now pop quiz. What turns on your light? Ah, very nicely done. T for torch. Close it up. And as you see, quite helpful. Now once you turn on the engines, I'll teach you how to turn on the lights. Makes it a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in, holding H once more. There we go. Now we're going to press and hold F, and we're going to look down, and the quickest way is to do flight ready. You can also do power on, engine on if you want your immersion. But fastest way is flight ready. This will automatically make you flight
Hello
ready.
and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so now, if you hit 5, you will turn on your ship lights. H is your quick escape from everything. Or H from my brothers across the pond. If you hit H, you will drop out immediately. No screwing about. And you can see, we can turn off our torch now. All of the lights have come on, making it a less scary place. Alright, back to the cockpit. Okay, so, just like with your EVA controls, if you hit space, you'll go up.
Complete.
Alright, so this works just like your controls for your EVA. You, oh, alright. We'll get out of here. So W will go forward. Now, all you gotta do is tap it and you'll move. You'll know that we're not moving very fast. That's because our landing gear is still down. If you hit N, you'll bring up your landing gear. And now you can move freely. You see that little symbol up top? I'll put a little arrow on it where it says no pews. Fly away from that and you'll see you're leaving the armistice zone. Weapons are now online. So now we can go full pews. And we can also get shot at, like we are. Perfect. Yay. Alright, I know normally that should suck, but at least I get to show you the insurance claim. See right here, we cannot retrieve. So we're gonna, if it was lost, we could hit track and throw it up on our HUD. But we can hit claim, which will show us the delivery time. We got 15 minutes once we file this claim. So we'll go ahead and file the claim. It costs no money. And then there's the expedition fee. See how that jumped up to expedite that? I have thought it was 0 all this time, and I was just, oh cool, click, click, click. That's how all my money goes away. So give it a second, let it show up. Alright, from here, we could get my second Cutlass Black, because I love that, and we'll get back in the air. Alright, family, we're back in the sky. Once again, if you hit N, you'll bring up your landing gear. Alright? Yeah, thank you. So, from here, moving around is just like before. You use your mouse to move, WSD to go, then you got your rolls. If you hit tab, you'll go into a scanning mode. Now, if you press and hold left click, you'll see that charge beam. And then if you fire it off, anything close to you will light up. And here we go, scanning a mist prospector. Tell you who owns it. Mixed mining. They got some materials on board. Good to know if you're a pirate. Good to know if you're a pirate. Alright, hitting tab will close that again. Now, if you hit, again, 5 will turn on your lights. If you hit 3, you'll go backwards. Let me show you. There we go. 2, you burst forward. 3, you burst back. Alright, now, if you have to land, which you're going to eventually, there's 2 ways to do this, but there's really one thing you need to do. You need to call for permission. So you can hit your Mobiglass, and you can go to your comlink, go to contacts, scroll all the way down, and you'll see Port Olisar Landing Service. Or if you're in Daymar or Levski or wherever, there'll be a landing service you call. So you could click this, and it'll pop up here saying that, I want to land. Or you could hold F, and you could look at one of these screens. If you roll in with the mouse button, you'll zoom in a bit. You could hit menu. You could go to comms here. And then you can scroll down until you see that Wi-Fi symbol. Oh, a little far. There you go. See that? Port Olisar. So we'll click that.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alrighty. Now see how that lights up green? That's because of our heads-up display. If you're in 4th or 3rd person, you don't see that. So we're going to come in, you're going to hit N to drop your landing gear.
Landing gear down.
You're going to come up to it. You hit S to stop moving. And if you press and hold N now,
Automated landing.
you'll go to auto land.
Landing complete.
Thank you. Now press and hold F.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Power off.
Offline.
Hit H. Remember, T for torch. And we'll hop out. Yeah. Alright, family, that was a quick look at basic controls. I hope that helped. If you have any tips or tricks or anything that I've missed, please drop them into the comment section below. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys like this, drop me a like, drop me a comment. Should I do more? Should I go over, combat or whatever, basic missions and stuff? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, family, what the Valkyries don't take me tonight, I will see you tomorrow, the next episode. You guys drink one for me, I'll drink one for you. Take it easy, family. I think I'm going to go mining.